The Doctor is not a good man, but he's also not a bad man. While the Doctor might be dangerous to some, aren't we all dangerous? Think of the times he has saved us. The universe needs him. He's better off alive than dead. Isn't there some way we can keep him without killing him? Because without him, there would be no mixing between the new Time Lords and the old. He's here. Pathetic. Look at him. Can hardly stand. Does this man, who's fought for us throughout all of time and space, deserve this kind of a death? Doesn't he deserve a warrior's death with honor and dignity? Not just because he can walk out of a TARDIS limping, begging for help, begging for mercy. Which is what I'm asking for you all today. Mercy, my fellow Time Lords. Mercy. My old friend, the Time Lord, victorious. This is a true Time Lord of courage, strength, honor, and dignity. This will put the 36th in place, as well as keep him alive. He's a personal friend of mine. He is the one who gave me the ability to grant regenerations to everybody. One of these doors releases him. If only I had the Dr. Sonic. What's this? Where did that come from? Oh. Hello. Why, Doctor? Why did you trust Rassilon? Why did you even trust the Time Lords? Can't believe it. For so long, the Time Lords have been trying to eradicate the Doctor, been calling him a parasite for years. And yet he keeps coming back. You gotta admire that. Now the Time Lords aren't gonna get what they want, and everyone is gonna get a dead Doctor because of them. So to combat that, they had to stick him in a confession dial, send him back to the Time War. And prolong his suffering. Greetings. I'm here on behalf of everything that's been going on.
Really? Are you now?
Yeah. Interesting, isn't it?
Yes, I suppose it's very interesting. Say, KOTOR, I like the new face. It's been a while.
A little too long, I'm afraid. Look what you've gotten yourself into.
Me? How about you?
Oh. Yeah, sure. Typical doctor strategy. Always try and turning the tables around. Not happening this time, Doctor.
Now you know I'm not the doctor.
Mr. Timelord Victorious. My apologies, Master.
There we go. That's more like it.
But you know what's the one thing that you and the Doctor have in common?
What is that?
You're fools. You think you can win. The thing is, the Doctor has a bit of a plan of action. You have no honor compared to what the Doctor has.
Boy, now you know I've taken an oath, a vow not to interfere with anything, even the Time Lords. I'm not to interfere.
Well, if you know, then how come you haven't done it?
Because I can't interfere. That's just the thing. Everyone thinks I'm dead.
See, there's the thing. There's your problem. You're the Timelord Victorious, are you not?
Yes, I am.
Then what part? Then don't you mean? Doesn't the Timelord Victorious involve himself in matters of affair that normally the Doctor wouldn't approve of? Because you are the Almighty, great, and powerful. Don't get me wrong. But don't you think, Mr. Timelord Victorious? Don't you think because you have all this power, you can do whatever you want, but you choose to, but you can't. You know why. And you know why. Because at the end of the day, you are still the Doctor. You are everything that he despises. You are everything that he is against. The Timelord Victorious has happened once. 10th incarnation. I hope you remember that. But I know this time is stronger. And this time, it will be stopped for good.
So what do you suppose I do about this, KOTOR?
You interfere. You stop the Time Lords from whatever they're going to be doing to the Doctor. Save the Doctor. Let him live.
Very well then. Time to go see the Time Lords. Look. Alright. What he did by choice. Everything is on him. Alright. His actions, his everything is on him. But, I say but, in a highly regarded manner. This is the very first time I've ever come out of hiding. I was nothing but a legend, a myth to all of you. The real Timelord Victorious now stands before you. You know, I don't care that you guys are Time Lords. I really don't care because I am in more control than you. But I have the decency to at least tell you guys what's gonna happen and what's going on. Because in the end, it's my say. I'm just giving it out of courtesy to let you guys know what my plans are. My plan is to undo everything that he has done. Have him regenerate. Because you guys have done so much to him. You've made him suffer for far too long. And that's that's just not right. And me as Timelord Victorious, oh, I cannot stand that. He has done so much to help. So much to aid. And now look at him. Nothing but a mere decaying body. Because of your own fault. You put him back in the Timelord. Just to undo it. But it didn't go as planned now, did it? No, he got shot by himself. And you know what? The sickening thing is, you guys put him in a confession dial just to keep him alive. How could you?
I think you make a valid point, Mr. Timelord Victorious. But I don't care who you are. But what I do know is that had you not existed, we wouldn't be in this mess. The Timelord Victorious is wrong. You and the Doctor are the most dangerous villains that the Time Lords have ever seen. What makes us think that we are even afraid of you, or that we should even trust your judgment?
Because you may not care, but neither do I. Isn't that a dangerous thing for me not to care? I'm above you. I can just snap my fingers right now and you all will be gone from existence. That's how powerful I am. But I made a personal vow to myself, just like the Doctor did, and just like you guys did, not to interfere, but to interfere when it's right. When it's the right thing to do, when it's kind. When it's just. But you guys, you've gone barbaric now. You're just nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just echoes of what you used to be, the echoes of the great Time Lord race that the original Rassilon pioneered. And now look at him. Up there, silent, because he can't stand what has happened with his people. And he knows it. You all know it. You're nothing. You guys are absolutely nothing. Here we are having a measly trial over this Time Lord's life. This Time Lord's decaying life. You guys already know what you want to do with him. Oh, but it's fair. It's just. It's right. That we give him a trial. Yeah, that's totally fair. Just like keeping him in his own confession dial. Just to prolong his life. Yeah, that's totally fair. But, gentlemen, we all neglect the fact that this guy has saved you guys countless of times. Not only that, but he's also destroyed you guys multiple times. So you could say, oh yes, he's far too dangerous. But in the end, who's gonna stop you? The bad people out there. What if you guys turn bad? Who's gonna stop you guys? There needs to be someone to check. Checks and balances. There needs to be a balance. There needs to be a doctor. A new one, actually, I say. I propose this one thing. His mind was affected by a thing called oblivion. As we all very well know. Oblivion had imprinted his memory, well, himself in the Doctor when he died. in order for him to keep living. This is the result of oblivion in the doctor's mind. Now, you would not have known that, but I did. This does not excuse all his actions, but it does warrant him a second try.
We have already granted him too many. Why should we grant him another? No Time Lord should live this long.
You guys are so ever stubborn. Well, I guess I'll just have to do this then.
What? How did this happen?
I'm taking over this trial now because it's only fair, and it's only fair that the doctor gets a fair trial, because you guys never seem to understand how to give a Time Lord an actual fair trial. Any objections, Mr. Rassilon?
You may proceed.
That's what I thought. Alright, now, let's do this the fair way. The doctor is a man of principles, just like how I am, and just like how you guys are. Heck, he's one of you. In fact, I'm just going to speed everything up now and go with what I know is best for time itself and for the galaxy, because the Doctor's story is not over. This Doctor's story may be over, but a new one will begin very shortly. Look out for him. Take care of him. But, in order for that to happen, I must make this a fair, absolute fair trial. The Doctor will be exiled to Earth. We shall also wipe his memory of everything he knows about the Doctor, about being the Doctor, about being himself. It's only fair that we do this. He must become a new Doctor, a new man, a new Time Lord. And so must all of we. In order for all this to happen, I must undo what? This Doctor, who goes by the 36th Doctor, I must undo everything that he has done, all of his actions. But he will still regenerate. He will have all the memories of this until he regenerates. He'll have all the memories until he regenerates and is exiled to Earth. I will give him his TARDIS. There will be no objections to that. The TARDIS will remain on Earth. It cannot go anywhere. It's only fair that he at least gets that. The Doctor will no longer be a threat to the Time Lords, to anything. The Doctor will just be a passive being, not interfering anymore or anything. You, Time Lords, are also not interfere and to leave things once when I put it back into its rightful place. The things I will be undoing will cause this to never have happened. Granted, I will be fair and erase all your memories of all this too. Because I want no grudges held against this man. What he did in rightful thinking for himself, but for everyone else it was painful. It wasn't the goal that he wanted. It wasn't the goal that he could see. He was blinded by another being. This is not the Doctor. This is a puppet. We Timelord should take care of each other better than that. We should know this stuff. Help each other out. Not for the reward. Not for anything, just because it's kind. Be a doctor. Not this doctor, but the doctor. This case will now be dismissed. Godspeed, everyone.
Just wanted to say thank you for coming out of hiding just to do this.
Yeah, he's nothing but a broken shell now, pretty much. Once he regenerates, he'll become lively again. He'll keep the same body for maybe like a few hours or something like that with this regeneration batch. Put him in his TARDIS and send him to Earth. Undo everything, and yeah.
You mentioned back in the chamber that all the Time Lords were going to have their memory erased. Am I part of that? Will I remember this?
Funny you ask. Because I'm going back into hiding. I don't want them to even think that I'm still alive. I don't want them to think that I'm dead still. So, I trust you, obviously. I didn't wipe your memory the last time something like this happened now, did I? So,
That is true.
I think with this, KOTOR, I will give you this new thing. I gave you the ability to give regenerations last time. This time, KOTOR, I want you to watch him. You are the watcher and the sole protector of the Doctor. From now on. Make sure the Time Lords do nothing to him. And keep him alive. Because you're right. Me and him, very much alike. And I can't do it like he does it. I can't. I have too much power. And I recognize that. And it's not right for me to just snap my fingers and everything goes my way. He fights for it. No matter...
Like you. He is my friend. I both believe that you two are good people.
Yes.
Perhaps one day Gallifrey will accept you again.
I don't need them anymore, KOTOR. I don't need them anymore. Well, let's get this thing going.
We have accepted your plea that there is evil in the universe that must be fought, and that you still have a part to play in that battle.
Take all your chances while you can.
We have noted your particular interest in the planet Earth.
Never know when they'll pass you by.
The frequency of your visits must have given you special knowledge of
Like
the
a
world
sun
and its problems.
the mathematician cannot solve. Like me, trying my hardest to explain. It's all about your crossing kisses, those first steps that I can't calculate. I need some more love, you to take me over, take me over.
You will be sent to Earth in the 20th century, and will remain there for as long as we deem proper. And for that period, the secret of the TARDIS will be taken from you.
If I had the chance to start again,
Your appearance has changed before, it will change again, and that is part of the
then
sentence.
you would be the one I'd come and find, like the poster of Berlin on my wall. Maybe there's a chance our walls might fall.